Morning, everyone. Look, it's Hole who's taken her spot cream off now.
I have, yeah.
I wish I'd got a picture of you.
I don't.
She came in with paste all plastered over her nose.
Yeah, I've got a big one brewing.
Oh.
I can feel the pressure.
That's not good, is it?
It's not. I've got an abscess brewing.
An abscess. Should we put you on box rest and poultice your nose?
Yeah. Yeah, Jodie's going to have my spot at Mel's now. I can't possibly.
No, you can't. Okay, I'll tell her that. Right, if you didn't get a chance to watch the YouTube video, which was rather long last night, this young man, Nero, is having a day in today because yesterday he managed to do this to the gate and had a little bit of freedom round the yard. Now, we've never electrified this because obviously we like visitors coming up and chatting to the horses, and we don't want the horses to be worried about coming to the front. And it's a really sturdy turnout. And of course, you know, ours don't push on it really that much. But Nero, obviously being confined and wanting to get out and about, decided when he heard a few noises that he wanted to come out. So we've done a little bit of a bodge job with a replacement gate because this gate wasn't brilliant anyway. But what we're going to have to do is find a way of electrifying it, which isn't an easy task because we have steel on the top here. And ideally it needs big long stakes up here with electric over the top. But I've not got time to do it today, so he's going to have a day in, I'm afraid. Excuse the wind. Meanwhile, Teddy Bear is over free reining at the moment, doing his usual, just ambling around the place. And then, in other news, look, there's Tamara and Woody. And Woody's off for a haircut this morning, a long-awaited haircut. So he's going to come back looking slightly different to what he does now. He'll probably look about a third of the size. Are you excited for your baby's haircut?
I'm really excited. Really excited.
Well overdue. It is a little bit. Look, everyone poos outside the friendship barn. What is it? Oh my goodness, right. That's another of my missions, to find new barriers to go around here to stop everyone using this like a big cat litter tray. This is what I've spent some time doing this morning. Packaging up 2 of our historic saddles. So this is the very first saddle that I had made for the horses, along with Wouters that was custom made for him, that are going to a very special new home. Look who's come in. Are they going
to my house because my house is special?
No, they're not going to your house. They're going to somewhere where they're going to be loved and cherished.
Excuse me, they'd be loved and cherished in my house, yeah?
They would.
Everything's loved and cherished in my house. I mean, for starters...
Including your sister. Do you feel loved and cherished, Frey?
What?
No? I suspect your sister doesn't feel loved and cherished by you.
Well, that's mean.
Yeah, it is. That's you being mean.
No, that's you being mean, making such a horrible assumption.
Oh, am I being horrible to you? Anyway, this is very exciting. This box has my latest laptop. So my one that needs to sit on the heater all the time is out of a job now. It's going to be a spare. And I get to do things a lot quicker now on my new laptop. But it's probably going to take me about a day to set it up.
Excellent.
Yeah. Look, Woody's had his hair cut. Don't you look gorgeous? Woodster, Woodster. Are you much more comfortable now? Look, we can see your eyes. I'd forgotten what your eyes look like. Look, the carrot is waving the carrot at Nero. Kathleen the carrot. Oh, I've got a child back. Afternoon, Bee. He was chewing it a minute ago. He doesn't want it anymore.
This is actually quite inappropriate.
Yes, that is. Oh, honestly.
Bailey, come and see Nero. He's doing inappropriate things with a carrot.
He's chewing his legs.
Yeah.
Hello, Bailey.
No, we don't want to talk about it.
What's happened to your shoelaces?
Yeah, I've been wondering that.
Yeah, I don't actually know. They kind of just disappeared.
How does that
Your
happen?
shoes are a mess.
Woody.
Oh,
The
okay.
joy of being
So
on a
that's
farm.
Tamara's
Can't keep
child
clean.
that's destroyed your child's school uniform.
I don't think it is. You
No,
look a
be
little
honest, Woody,
dishevelled.
you're
Have you
anything.
been pulled through a hedge backwards?
No, I had to fight someone for my Ed Sheeran pictures.
Sorry.
I hope you didn't fight anyone.
No.
Bear didn't want Kathleen the carrot.
No.
Yodel doesn't. Bear's just not quite sure. He's more gentle than Nero. Maybe Doubtson will want.
Dobson, you want a girlfriend? No. Do you want a girlfriend?
I think.
Dad
I
would be
think.
grateful she got you a girlfriend.
I think he stays with Nero because
Nero's
He's-
the only one that's
yeah.
grateful.
Nero
I'm gonna
is grateful.
reprank him.
He loves his carrot.
Does he?
Well, you just dropped her from a great height.
Remember, Nero, carrots are for life, not just for Christmas.
What's that laugh?
Sorry. Right.
Do you want a real carrot, Nero?
Excuse me, he's kissing his girlfriend, Kathleen.
Okay.
Stick it up your nose.
We've still got rain, but I was very lucky because I had the first session at Mel's today with Doubtson and it stopped raining, and now poor Hole is over there with Yodel doing some groundwork, and unfortunately she's getting wet as she has done most of today and yesterday. But Doubtson was really, really good. We did some new exercises Mel last week and she's remembered them really well. We were doing some more varied exercises just to help her let go of that tension in her body. So all the things that I feel when I'm riding her, when there's outside influences that cause her to have a lot of tension, we were just working on that. And you can see there Yodel in the background. She's dropped her head and neck down. She's obviously quite blocked in lots of ways through her body. So Hole, as I've said before, has quite a big job with her to try and help her loosen and carry herself better. But it's always lovely to come to Mel and have a session because it just helps us refocus our mind on what we need to do with each of the horses, and she's always giving us new ideas of exercises to try with them to help them with their own mobility and their strength and the way they carry themselves. Hol and I have got back to the yard. It's
Yeah.
still very soggy, but I believe there's been a delivery.
There is. There's also a delivery that you just brought up the road in front of us.
I know.
Now, this delivery is wearing a green head collar, but she's not Micah. We just like to test you all from time to time.
It's because it was the only head collar down there that I
Yeah.
could put on her, and she'd gone right the way to the top end of the field, but she's very happy to come up the road.
She is, yeah. She really wanted to come in this morning. You can always tell because when the rain's driving into them, they sometimes twist their neck a bit. So she comes stomping up to me like this morning. And I hadn't come for her, I'd come for her sister.
Oh,
But yeah, she literally, right? You just see it like she came out from the back of the pack, just
she was a bit like that when
like that.
she was a bit like that when I went down there. She was adamant that she wanted to come in, and she was doing that whole neck turning thing as well.
Counts the days, like she's like 1, 2, 3.
And she gets more resentful the more days that she doesn't come in.
Because
You're
honestly-
chewing the hose, Xiao. That's not a good idea.
Like when she's come in, day 2 we're okay. Well, the first day after she's come in, it's okay. Day 2, it's okay. 3, 4, and then any later than
And then
that.
all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
So it is special. Somebody did ask on here about which horse is allocated to which person. Hole is Xiao's person, Yodel's person, Hannes's person,
Yeah.
and everybody else's person.
The albinos.
Oh, yeah, the albino.
Not that anyone really touches him.
No, because he doesn't like to be.
Well, he's okay. He's indifferent to it these days.
Yeah. And then Jodie, her people are
Maves,
Mabel,
Ice, and
Nikki News.
Yeah.
and everybody else. And then I specifically work with Annie, Micah, Doubtson. It was Teddy Bear, and of course, you know, I'll still do things with Teddy Bear,
And you, Nero.
and obviously Nero.
Yeah.
So
And Renska.
Ren's everybody's,
Yeah.
and Moitza and Hida are everybody's, and then
Yeah.
Frey has
Uba,
Uba, who she calls Weirdo.
Yeah, because he is quite weird.
But we'll maybe put a video together just so that you all know who works with who.
And it's not like it was a specific allocating. It's not like we went, right, I won that one. Like, it was
No, it's
just
it's
yeah,
evolved.
It's just the way it's kind of.
Like, we'll put a little video
Yeah.
together at some point when it stops raining eventually. What could be better on a wet spring day than coming back, getting out your wet clothes and seeing this kind of delivery on the desk? Look at all of that tiffin. So for those of you who've wondered what tiffin is, because we didn't show you close-ups before.
It's basically crushed up biscuit with butter mixed in with chocolate and drinking chocolate, and then it's got, you can add whatever you want in it. So you could add bits of kind of
Raisin.
cranberry, pineapple. Sometimes here in the UK we have something called a crunchy bar, which is a bit like cinder toffee. You can put a bit of that in it.
So Sandra, thank you for stocking us up.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
We've got a lovely little card, just a little note to say how much I enjoy watching the girls and boys on your regular videos of life at Black Horses. I have always admired the horses as they've passed by in the village hall, as I have been working on the allotment, because Sandra, I know that your allotment, it's one of the most well cared for allotments I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, because Tracy regularly goes allotment spotting.
No, I know, but you see allotments from the side of the road.
I know what you
some
mean.
of them don't look particularly cared for, but we had the chance to look at your allotment back at the was the
Coronation Day little party down
village
there.
get together.
Yeah.
Now I know how much work and love is given to their well-being from you all. Enjoy the tiffin with your morning coffee. With kind regards, Sandra, Ewan's grandma.
Oh.
Thank you, Sandra.
Well, it's the other way round now. Ewan is now Sandra's grandson.
Yeah, we're not going to call him Ewan anymore. We're just going to call him Sandra's grandson.
Yeah.
Hol, I don't want to see your grubby hands. I want to see you eating the tiffin.
Yeah, but I don't like being filmed eating things. It's weird.
Go on then, just one bite.
There we go.
Hey Twix, I've just set the camera up in the office again. So I'd like you to go in there and get MK to follow you in so that we can all see that you've made friends with her. That would be very helpful if you could do that. What? You're very vocal this evening. I know you've got food because I put sardines in your bowl earlier. And there's even more if you go into the office. Oh, what's that noise? That's Teddy Bear, who was just in bed, but he's got up because I came in. Hello, Teddy. Hello, Teddy. It's quite funny because, as you know, he goes free rein at the moment, but because it's been so wet and miserable, he actually decided to stand in the barn all day.